Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I am here to re-talk about the Magic School Bus reboot. But before I do, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want to check out my other reviews, then check out my playlist. I made a playlist of a bunch of my reviews of like Fox shows. I don't know if it's called FX or Fox, but Fox, Nickelodeon. I'll call it Fox because, that's what originally Family Guy was on. Again, the Nickelodeon. I've done Cartoon Network shows. I've done a lot of shows. So check out those reviews. Now let's get into the re-review of this. Boy, it's been a long time since I actually reviewed this show. It's actually been about an entire year. I'm not kidding. I was actually right before I made the video. I just remembered before I made it to look up, to see like when I exactly made the video, and it turns out I made it to tomorrow will be an entire year since I made the video. So I actually watched it on the TV. I forgot to look at the date because I was gonna see if it, to see it on the TV and stuff. So, but I looked on the date on my phone, and yes, the review actually turned out pretty well. It turned out really well. However, the reason why I'm redoing this is because it got copyright claimed by YouTube. Yeah, it shows you real well how YouTube is and their stupid copyright problems. Yeah, their copyright laws suck. They really do. And yeah, I did show a lot of footage from an episode, but I didn't show that much footage of an episode. And these episodes of this newer show are like 25 minutes long, so I showed hardly anything. And it's worst of all, it's worse that they don't even let you know that it got copyright claimed. Apparently it's still available, though. I guess copyright claimed means you can't make money on it. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between copyright claimed and copyrighted and copyright strikes and stuff are. I don't know what the difference between them are, but I don't know. But people can still watch it, but I figured I can go back and talk about it, If you guys want to see my original review, you guys can. This is just to talk about it a bit more particular. Basically though, see, Magic School Bus was a 90s show. It was really popular. Back in the 90s. So they decided to reboot it, which I can understand that. I can understand them rebooting something like that. Because that sounds pretty cool, actually. Rebooting the 90s show. After all, it's not like freaking Nickelodeon where they decided to reboot, like they reboot some of their shows and stuff, like The Fairly Odd Parents, for example, even though it got canceled like a couple years ago. No, this got canceled in the 90s, which makes sense. Unfortunately, this show is just terrible. It really is. It's not awful per se. They do teach you stuff. They still teach you things, which is good. That's what educational shows should do. They teach you things. The problem is with this show is the characters look nothing like what they did in the original show. They look completely off. Like look at this, for example. Look at these kids in this bus here. They all look completely different. They look nothing like they did in the original. So we had some horrible animators who animated this crap and drew the characters. They had no idea what they were doing. It's like the people that drew the characters for this show had no idea what the original show was about, or haven't even seen the original show. And then not only that, but not all the characters are in this show either. Phoebe is gone. Now, I know Phoebe originally did not have much of a personality, and she didn't really have much for a reason to be there. But they could have brought her back for the show too. If you guys are gonna like bring back all the classmates, you need to bring back all of them, including Phoebe, not just every one of them except for Phoebe. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. And not to mention that a lot of the characters in this show feel lifeless. They feel like they don't have a personality at all. I mean, they have some catchphrases, but not a whole lot. Like, Arnold is hardly scared of field trips anymore, like he was in the earlier show. There are some episodes where he is a little scared, or they make jokes about it, but he's never really scared anymore. Which is kind of a shame, because that was what made him so iconic in the first place. And a lot of the other characters just feel generic. Like, Ralphie has, like, no personality, because in the original show, he had a personality with comic books. He was a comic book geek, he liked comic books, which is fine, it's fine to like comic books. Personally, I'm not a big fan of comic books, but that's what made him a great character. And now they freaking, just like him and all the others, they put him in this show and don't give him any personalities. That's the problem. They have no personalities at all, and speaking of, stuff this show added, they did add a couple new characters. One character replaced Phoebe, which again, I think it's fine that they added a new character. I'm fine with that, but like I said, they should have added Phoebe in there too. I don't remember her name. I've already forgot her name. But yeah, basically she's the new girl in the classroom and stuff, and yeah, I gotta say, I do kind of like her. I mean, I not like her. I mean, I like how they added a new character in the show, but also they added a new Frizzle to the crew, because the old one is now Explorer, and she is now not only explores things, but she's called Professor Frizz. So the new Frizzle, becomes the teacher, and God, I hate her so much. I freaking just hate her. She's just basically a dumbed down version of Miss Frizzle. She really is. I feel like a lot of times she's not prepared for her students, and at one point in the very first episode of this new series, she freaking literally almost kills someone and makes a joke about it. Like, what the fuck? Who the hell does that? It's kind of stupid. I mean, it really is. It really is stupid. And I know that, again, they're trying to make her funny. I get that. But why would you make her joke about someone dying? That's just horrible. That's horrible. That's just a horrible thing to do. And this is an educational show, by the way. And I don't know, I don't really like that. I mean, yeah, it's just like one line, but still, that's the very first episode we're introduced to this new Frizzle, and I just don't like her. I don't. And another thing is, too, about the whole design thing, all the characters look so identical to each other, you can barely tell them apart. Like, if they're wearing spacesuits or something, like, who the hell is who? You can't tell anyone apart. So yeah, this show is definitely freaking garbage, it really is. And I'm not gonna re-give it a score, because I already gave it a score. This is just me talking about it more. And I gotta say, the music, too, this is something I did not add in the original review. I didn't hear it. The music in this show is kind of generic, too. A lot of it seems the same, like they play the same song over and over again. Which is weird and stuff. It's really weird, and I don't know why they play the same song over and over again in this entire show, but they do. So yeah, overall, this show is definitely not very good. I definitely agree what I said in the original reboot of the review of this show. I definitely agree what I said. And yeah, I gotta say the footage there it's definitely outdated because I was videoing the TV still at that time. That was a couple months before I started recording it by capturing the footage, all that. Which I think the error is okay. I think it still looks, it looks weird because I'm moving the camera around a lot and stuff. But overall, I think it's okay. Now the second error where I was showing off, like capturing footage on the YouTube part, I did not like that too much. All that was too identical. So I'm glad I have this now to do, and I will work on to improve my videos down the road. I'll eventually probably make myself an avatar too, so you guys can see it. But that's gonna be a little while. But yeah. Overall though, I gotta say this is definitely not the best reboot ever. It's definitely better than Teen Titans Go or SpongeBob Camp Coral or something like that. But it's definitely still not that great. It's still not great, and personally, I think I would rather stick with the original. Speaking of the original, you can actually buy the complete series of it on DVD. You can get the complete series of it, which is good. I might actually pick that up on online or order it at some point in time. But overall, I do, like I said, I agree with what I said before. And if you guys like this show, that's fine. Just don't be a dick about it if someone does not like this show. Because I gotta tell you guys, I was already planning to do this. I was gonna do this week. But during the weekend, I was reading a comment, and someone was being a total dick about it. And I was like, I said I did not like this show, and then this person's like say sure you do, or blah blah that, and then this person, like, I responded, I'm like, it's my own, I have my own opinion, and this person's like, that's what they all say. So people can be complete dicks on the internet sometimes. They can. You just gotta learn to ignore them and just move on. Just be the better person and just move on. Like I said, you guys can like the show. I don't care if you guys like the show. Just remember to be respectful and don't criticize other people for hating something. Just like there's SpongeBob episodes out there that I really like that other people hate. So it's just the way it is. We're humans. We're all different. But yeah. Eventually I'll probably make a top 10 worst Netflix shows too, but since it's going to be a little while before I do that, that's why I'm just going to talk about this now. But yeah, check out the original review, by the way. That one's actually different. I go more into detail on that, but this is just a kind of just a redo-ish video. There's nothing wrong with the original, it just got copyright claims, so I'm redoing it. So yeah, like I said, it's just really great how we have a YouTube app that has freaking terrible copyright problems, and it's only gotten worse as time has gone on. So yeah, but hey, I'm still here, so I don't know. Overall though, I'm gonna let this go. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and also I gotta mention too, before I let this go, my comments got shut off too on that one video too, so I don't really know. It wasn't made for kids either, but I don't know. Anywho, this is Dash Show Roast. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.